The focus of this class is scapular retraction. It's one of the hardest ways for us to move our shoulders, pulling the shoulder blades back down and in. You'll need 2 blocks and a strap, or something that you can just grab and rip apart and build some tension. Meet me in a seated position. I'm going to sit up on a block because we'll be here for a while. It just helps bring some space to the front of the hips. Now you can bend the knees or straighten out those legs, take them wide, and let's get into the scaps, those nice wings that we have on our back. Hands out in front of you. From here, elevate your shoulders, draw them up towards your ears, big shrug, and then exhale, let it go, and pull them down and away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pull down. Let's try one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Now keep them down and push your hands forward. Separate your shoulder blades. Imagine there's hands pulling your fists away from you. Now keep the ribs down and in, press your head to the wall behind you, big double chin, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. It's gonna feel a lot smaller, and that's normal, that's okay. Notice if the chin lifts or if the chest lifts to try and compensate. I'll show you from sideways. And keep them down and in, so little movement. Let's try it 2 more times. Push forwards, pull back, push, pull. Now we're going to start to draw circles with our shoulder blades. Elevate up, punch forwards, keep them shrugged towards your ears. Keep them forwards, pull down from the ears. Keep them down, pull them back. Again, ribs pack down and in. It's okay if the hands drift a little bit wider to get that squeeze of the shoulder blades. And then elevate up, squeeze them up, and then push them forwards. Down, back, up, forwards, down, back, up, forwards, shake it out. And now let's reverse it. Protract the shoulders, separate, elevate, pull them up to your ears, and then squeeze them up. So as if you can pull them together behind your neck. Now draw them down the spine, squeeze them back and down. So we go down, forwards, up, back, down, forwards, up, back, and release. Now that back and squeeze is what we're bringing most of our focus into. Find your way onto your belly. Bring some blocks with you. Place them on either side of your body. Keep them handy. We may or may not need these, depending on our range of motion. When you find the ground, bring your forehead down to the mat. And then walk your hands beside your ribs. These are cobra arms, like you're in a yoga class. Pull the elbows together. Draw the shoulders off the ground. Find a squeeze here. Now what we're doing is retracting the shoulders. We're also depressing them, pulling them down and away. Just like the hardest position for us to be in because we're usually in the total opposite, shoulders rounded forwards or shrugged up towards our ears. This will be our working position. Keep the forehead against the ground, the chest against the ground, squeeze your lower body so it's full body engagement. On an exhale, try and push your palms into the ground as if you could separate your shoulder blades. Everything's going to stay grounded, but it's this idea of pushing the ground away, trying to push into protraction, except nothing's going to happen. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale, forehead against the ground, and on your exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Drive your elbows up towards the ceiling. Try and hover your hands or take some pressure off your fingertips and hold for 3, 2. Now look left and right. Out of the corner of your eye, do you have lift off? If you have a lot of space, what I want you to do is plug that space with a block, a rolled up towel, maybe a thin magazine or book, and then place the hands back down. So grab the props that you need and get yourself set up. We want to be working in our end range of motion. So we're going to plug any holes or any lift off from our palms off the mat. For myself, blocks are a little bit too high. So I'm actually going to have my lovely assistant, Lindsay, come and grab me these like quarter blocks that we have, these lower foam things, and that's where I'm going to do my work from. Now pause this video if you've got to go for a little bit of a run, grab what you need, and let's set ourselves back up. Hands by the low ribs, forehead down against the ground. This time, we're going to ramp up our pressure down and then ramp up our lift off. Exhale, start to push those hands down into the mat. As if you could separate the shoulders or do a push-up. Find 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90, and max effort just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take an inhale. On your exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together and try and get light on your palms, 50%. They might not hover yet. 60, 70, 80. Now let's find a max effort hold, as much lift as possible for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it out, shake it out. And we'll do another round, this time holding for 10 seconds. If 10 seconds feels like impossibly long, you can always stop along the way. And if that intensity feels like a little bit too much, also stop along the way and hold for as long as you can, or until I'm done counting. We bring the hands back to our position, forehead to the ground, engage that lower body. We support. Exhale, try and push and separate the shoulder blades if you could protract. 50%, 60%, 70, 80, 90, 100. We hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale it in. Exhale, we start to get light. Pull those hands off the blocks, get light. Pull the hands off the blocks, 50%, 60. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, 70, 80, 90. Max effort hold. We've got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it out. Shake out your arms. Now this next round, we're going to find as much strength as we can, as fast as we can. 10-second hold. That is it. Again, if you need a break, you take a break. But if you're ready for this last round, forehead to the mat. Find that starting position. Shoulder blades are squeezed together, and we try and push them apart, but they're not moving apart. Find a max effort hold. Squeeze 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Now exhale. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Get light. Let's find 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it out. Shake out the arms. Oh, let go of any grip through the legs. Untuck the toes. And take 3 big breaths in through the ribs. Fill the belly. And 3 slow exhales up the nose or the mouth to relax. For our next drill, bring your forehead back down to the mat. And those hands come back to where they were. And now, instead of just driving down and pulling up, we're just going to lift out of this position with as much strength as we can muster for 5 to 10 reps. Start to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pack those ribs down and in, squeeze your glutes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, drive those elbows up. Try and hover the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades for 3, 2, 1. Lower down slow. And again, exhale, hover off for 3, 2, 1. Parachute those palms back down to the ground or to your supports. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Exhale, hover. 3, 2, 1. lower. We'll find the shakes together. This one is 5 if I haven't lost count. For 3, 2, 1, lower. Now, option to take 5 more or take a rest. If you take your 5 more, we'll wait for you in a resting position. You can bring those arms open wide. Bring the cheek to the mat. Unclench the glutes. Breathe in full through the belly. Exhale at the nose or the mouth. And if you've been training with us for a while, you can also repeat those lift-offs for another set or 2. Just simply pause this video and then join us whenever you're ready to continue. But if you're new to this, you're probably already feeling pretty toasty in between the shoulder blades, and you're gonna let that be good enough. This is hard work. We're always working within our end range. So it's hard work, it's tight work. And the work isn't over. We'll start to bring rotation into the shoulders with our prone swimmers. This also gives us a lot of training space for retraction as well. Forehead down to the mat, and now reach your hands forwards out in front of you. Rotate the palms up towards the ceiling. External rotation. And then on your exhale, keep the head against the ground, chest to the mat. Hover your hands off the ground. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together and keep those palms up high as they can go as you bring them wide into a T. When you find your T position, flip palms to the ground and then rotate back the hands towards the ground. Try and high five the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep those hands lifting up high as you continue to wrap thumbs towards the ceiling, pinkies to the ground in internal rotation. When you find your hands hovering above your hips, lower them down. This is a great time to give some extra spin to your biceps. Roll your biceps down to the ground and up towards the ceiling, internal rotation. Inhale, exhale, thumbs up the sky, lift, squeeze the shoulder blades as tight as you can. Keep that squeeze as you keep the hands high, bring them wide into a T, then rotate palms up towards the ceiling, sweep them back up overhead, plant them down, release it out, take a break. So we're ramping up the intensity of our swimmers in this position. We're really gonna squeeze the shoulder blades. So let's take 2 more reps. Hands out in front, exhale, lift. Next, breath out, take them wide, reach them high, squeeze your shoulder blades. Flip internal rotation, and keep bringing them up high above the hips. Keep wrapping the biceps down and in. Hands to the hips, whew. Take an inhale. Exhale, thumbs up to the ceiling. And keep them high as you bring them wide into the T. Rotate palms, other direction, back into external, up overhead, and lower them down. Now we just have 1 more rep. Of course, if you're feeling toasty, you need a break, take a break. But let's move through it 1 more time, really burning out those shoulders. Exhale, palms to ceiling. Wide like a T. Flip, rotate from the bicep down. Internal rotation. Hands up, find the hips. Lower down slow. Ring up the arms once again in internal. Grab some extra rotation. Lift them up towards the ceiling, squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep them retracted, squeezing together. T. Rotate external. All the way up overhead, nice and high. And release. Whew. From here, we'll return back to those scapular cars so you can find yourself into a seat. And then grab your strap. Oh, I'm feeling toasty. That means you're probably feeling toasty. We just have 1 more movement left. I'm going to sit in a straddle position. Just feels good for the knees to end this off. Strap, belt, whatever you have, rolled up towel in your hands. This now allows us to pull it apart, wrap the biceps up towards the ceiling, and build some tension. So we're sealing it off with some scap cars with intensity. Ribs pull down and in. Exhale, elevate the shoulders. Punch them forwards. Depress them down. Pull back and down. Retraction is going to feel maybe a little different. Still might feel hard. That's okay. Elevate up. Punch them forwards. Pull them down. Pull back and down. Up. Forwards. Down. Back. Option to take hands a little bit wider if you need the space. And then let's reverse it. We go back and down, back and up forwards, down forwards, back, up, punch, down, back, up, punch, down. One more for good measure. Back, up, punch, down, and let it go. That is it. That is all for our scap work today. You might feel a little bit sore tomorrow, but don't worry, it's all worth it as part of your feel good foundation.